Hey everybody, today we're going to be talking about the sit-up. Now, this can sometimes be referred to as a butterfly sit-up. It also can be done with an ab mat behind your back. But if you do not have one, don't worry about it. We can do this from the floor as well. Now, the butterfly sit-up is a little bit different than a standard sit-up. We're doing this knee out approach, putting the soles of our feet together, knees out, and doing a sit-up through that. What that is gonna do is kind of get those hip flexors out of the equation, get the quads out of the equation too, because in the standard sit-up, when your knees are up and down, those pull a lot. So if you do a lot of sit-ups with your knees up and down, you'll actually feel those hip flexors pulling, okay? You might get pretty tired from those. So this is a butterfly sit-up. This is a great way to do a sit-up and get those out of the equation. Make sure that we're just using our core strength to get up and a little bit momentum if you do not want to do a strict sit-up. So let me bring this down a little bit. Again, we are in this butterfly position with our knees out. The soles of our feet are together, okay? Now through here, we'll go all the way back down to the floor, come back up, and end just like this, okay? Good signal to tell you that you are done with the sit-up is being able to touch your toes, okay? So that's one thing that we can modify and progress through the sit-up. If we don't have the ability to get all the way up, we can start out by maybe touching your heel and gradually moving forward on your foot. So let me give you a few examples of that. And I'll take one of the feet out of the equation so you can see that modification, right? So we do this sit-up with our knees out, right? So it would look like this, knees out. And if you use momentum, we could add a little arm movement. But we could reach up, and here would be at the heel and back down. Okay, this would be a beginning modification. Or you can go middle of the foot, back down, or all the way up and touch your toe, back down. Now, with both feet, touch the heel, middle of the foot, touching your toe. Now, what I did before with the arm movement will help us get in a rhythm, one, but also be really efficient at the movement. It's kind of like using a kip in a pull-up, but we're doing a sit-up as well. So a butterfly sit-up can be done with arms overhead while we're laying down and use those arms to thrust forward. So here's the example here. Again, my hip flexors are out of the equation because my hips are open wide. Now our hands are overhead. We can come up with momentum, touch your toe, and back down, and that's sit-up, okay? Here's the full sit-up view. Karate chop yourself up, back down. Karate chop your set up. Karate chop, touch the toe. Karate chop, and done.